What's up, everyone? Mr. NoobTube Gamer, giving you guys another Call of Duty Advanced Warfare gameplay commentary. Today we're playing Team Deathmatch on Solar, and in this video, I'm going to give you guys my early predictions for Call of Duty 2024, which should be Sledgehammer's next game after Call of Duty Vanguard. And it's kind of funny that my first video back in over 3 months is talking about the game that Sledgehammer's going to be making after COD Vanguard, when I haven't made a single video playing Vanguard except for the beta and the alpha. I still don't own the full game. I'm never going to own the game because it looks like a steaming pile of shit, and it doesn't seem to be getting any better. Plus, skill-based matchmaking, I'm going to keep boycotting Call of Duty as long as SBMM continues to be a thing. And I know with the whole Activision being bought out by Xbox, we don't really know what the future is going to be for the COD series. A lot of people think, oh, because Xbox is buying Activision, they're not going to do annual releases, but I disagree because they spent $70 billion to acquire Activision. They're definitely going to try to get that money back. So I think we're going to keep getting new COD games every single year for the foreseeable future, including 2024. I think 2024 is going to be the year that Call of Duty returns to jetpacks and far futuristic setting. We haven't had a game like that since Infinite Warfare in 2016, so by the time we hit 2024, it will be 8 years, almost an entire decade, since Infinite Warfare's release, which was the last jetpack Call of Duty that we had. I think by then, people will start to want it a lot more than they do right now. I think a lot of people are still fatigued by the jetpack COD because we had 3 of them back-to-back. We had Advanced Warfare in 2014, Black Ops 3 in 2015, and Infinite Warfare in 2016, which was definitely way too much. We were oversaturated with futuristic CODs in the 8th generation of consoles. But I think in 3 years, enough time will pass that people are going to start wanting it again, and there are already people that want to see another Black Ops 3. There are people that loved the movement system and gunplay and the weapon design in Black Ops 3 so much. I can imagine a lot of people wouldn't be too upset if they made another game like Black Ops 3. So if they are to make another futuristic COD, taking a lot from Black Ops 3 might not be such a bad idea. Minus the supply drops, of course. Yeah, definitely when you take a look at the jetpack era of Call of Duty, Black Ops 3 is by far the most beloved game of the 3. And I would say Infinite Warfare is the most disliked because people really hated Infinite Warfare, and Advanced Warfare is somewhere in between, I guess. Advanced Warfare was kind of an average COD in my opinion, and I think in most people's opinions. It wasn't bad, but it also wasn't that good. Though I really got a lot of enjoyment out of the single-player campaign. I think that was well done. But multiplayer-wise, it could have been a lot better, I think. I definitely prefer the thrust jumping and the wall running in Black Ops 3 compared to the exosuit movement in Advanced Warfare, and I think most people would agree with that. So what I think is going to happen is that Sledgehammer is going to revive the Advanced Warfare series. The title of the video says Advanced Warfare 2, but I think what we're going to see is more of a reboot in the vein of Modern Warfare 2019, how that game was a reboot of the Modern Warfare series instead of a direct sequel. I think that's what we're going to get in 2024. It's going to be an Advanced Warfare reboot with no connection to the previous game story-wise. And gameplay-wise, multiplayer-wise, I think it'll play a lot different from the original Advanced Warfare if we will get an Advanced Warfare 2 or Advanced Warfare reboot. I could see it being a little bit of Advanced Warfare, a little bit of Black Ops 3, but ultimately being a brand new experience that we haven't really seen in the other Call of Duty games before, kind of like Modern Warfare was. Modern Warfare 2019 has very little in common with Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. As far as the gameplay, the gunplay, map design, all that, Modern Warfare 2019 is a completely different feel in comparison to the other Modern Warfare games and the other Call of Duty games. And if they are to return to the jetpack formula and the futuristic games, I could see them doing the exact same thing. And they're probably going to use the Modern Warfare engine, so there's a lot more things they could do and interesting things they could do with the movement system. I would love to see how a futuristic jetpack COD would work in the Modern Warfare engine. Am I the only one that finds that kind of intriguing? Like, the possibility of what that could be like? Maybe they could give us a Titanfall-like experience where the movement system is just so advanced and much more advanced than what we had before. I think that could be really cool, especially since we're unlikely to ever get Titanfall 3 ever. I think it would be cool to have a Call of Duty with a crazy movement system with grappling hooks and jetpacks and walls and like all the shit, giant-ass maps. That would actually be pretty interesting. And what would also be cool is if they give us like a really far future setting. Like, instead of Advanced Warfare, I think, was 2050, and Black Ops 3 was like 2065. Infinite Warfare was a little bit further into the future, but I want them, if they're going to make a futuristic COD ever again, to go really, really far in the future. Like, I'm talking 500 years, 1,000 years into the future. I think that would be pretty cool if they did that, and that way we'd get such a very unique weapon design. I could imagine all the weapons and guns having lasers instead of regular bullets. Like, Advanced Warfare had a few laser weapons, but most of them were just regular guns. So I think it would be pretty nice for this game, if it were to exist, that they would go all out on the sci-fi setting. Maybe even give us spaceships we can fly, and have, like, multiplayer space battles. I know for a lot of people that seems a bit too much, but I think that would be something that would change Call of Duty a little bit, but it would only be one game. Like, if we had 3 futuristic games back to back to back, then I'd have a problem. But as long as it's just 1 year and one COD developer doing the futuristic shit, it won't be that bad. Now, I wonder if they do a futuristic game and they do use the Modern Warfare engine, how much of Modern Warfare will be resemblant in this game? Like, are we going to get weapon mounting? Are we going to have doors? We probably will get some of that. I have a feeling that all of those gameplay mechanics are going to be permanent fixtures in the Call of Duty series. It started off in Modern Warfare, it's back in Vanguard, and I'm pretty sure that Treyarch's next Call of Duty is also going to have some of those gameplay mechanics as well. The only reason why Cold War didn't have it is because I believe the Modern Warfare engine wasn't finished by the time that Cold War was deep into development. Yeah, Call of Duty 2024 is definitely going to have the Modern Warfare engine and a lot of the gameplay mechanics of Modern Warfare 2019. How well would that translate, though, if it's going to be a sci-fi setting and you're going to have futuristic laser guns? I have no idea, but I guess we'll find out, or maybe we won't. Maybe this prediction is just way off, but I feel like there's a good chance we're going to get that, especially in the interest of Warzone staying relevant. I'm sure by 2024, Warzone will lose a lot of relevance and popularity. What better way to revitalize it than to integrate a futuristic Advanced Warfare game into Warzone and have all these different weapons and vehicles from the future, like whether it be spaceships or giant robots that you can control. And maybe we'll even get alien operators from Warzone and Advanced Warfare, because I think that the storyline in this new futuristic game will be so far into the future that you'll actually be fighting aliens instead of Infinite Warfare, which is more like a skirmish between 2 human factions fighting for resources. This would be like humans versus aliens. I think that would be really nice, actually. I know it wouldn't be everyone's thing, but it would be something that we would never see in Call of Duty before. And it would be a nice way to kind of freshen things up. If we're getting new games every single year, it would be nice to have something that's a little bit different, at least as far as tone and setting. I don't want the gameplay to be fundamentally different, but it likely will. And that might not be a necessarily bad thing either. I mean, Modern Warfare was different, and it wasn't the fact that it was different that I hated it. It was just that the game itself was terrible. The worst map design I've ever seen in an online multiplayer game ever. Terrible visibility, weapon mounting. It just goes above and beyond to cater to campers and bad players. Then you add in skill-based matchmaking, and that kind of reaffirms that. But yeah, it would be very interesting to see how a futuristic Call of Duty game would be, especially if it's even further to the future than the other games. You have aliens, alien weapons, and spaceships, and all these crazy things. I think it has potential. I think it really does. And maybe they can even bring back certain elements from the original Advanced Warfare, have a nice callback, like, for example, the map changes, like the map changing its design throughout the game. Like, that was a pretty cool thing in Advanced Warfare that we haven't seen in Call of Duty since AW. So if they make a new Advanced Warfare, that's something they could bring back. And maybe they can even bring back the Pick 13 system from Advanced Warfare, where you can customize your kill streaks and make them more powerful. So I think if they do it right, I think Advanced Warfare 2 or Advanced Warfare Reboot actually has a lot of potential to be a really good Call of Duty game. Let me know what you guys think about the idea of another Advanced Warfare game and another futuristic Call of Duty. What do you think Sledgehammer's going to make after Vanguard? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.